Good evening from wherever you are and welcome to the program. There is the People's Bench where we bring it the way it is without mincing words. I am your host Fred Ogweno and we are coming to you live from Game Suites here in Riverside, Nairobi. And before we go far, I would just remind you that to kindly, please, you can get to our YouTube, that is at Fred Ogweno Live, and subscribe so that you will be able to watch more videos from this show. And now, without wasting time, allow me to introduce my guest. There is none other than Raila Odinga, diehard supporter #1. That is supporter of ODM #1. His name is George Bodo. Is here on the People's Bench and he's going to be more fiery. He's going to say it the way it is. How are you, George?
I'm doing well.
Welcome to the program. Long time not seen.
I'm already here.
Yes.
You know, I've been just you know how it went. Mm-hmm. I was just pondering and I've decided I decided to be quiet, just pondering. Mm-hmm. Knowing clearly that one time we will reach Canaan. Not through the back door, as maybe some people are saying it, but they should know. Mark you.
Yes, you may look at
we
that.
We talked about Yendambewa.
No.
That is where a small vent where you usually pass through. We reminded them, and that is why we are already in. And you can see people standing from the chairs. Look at the ruling of the High Court. It proved that we are the majority. And that is why you are seeing the likes of Nyoro. You know, it's a committee. The chair and the budget and appropriation committee. Chair. You know that chair is meant for the majority. So he's already out. He's now crying. He's a persona non grata. And I heard him talking about, he was not told, claiming, his claim, he directed his claim to the Kenya Kwanza, not us. He directed them and he told them that according to his response, he said he was not told what should be done and what has changed and what he should do now. But then that is not the question. He should go and look and revisit the court ruling, which directed, the parliament. The court told them that Azimio and ODM, the majority. And that is why he should not tell us that Alabalu, nini. No.
Tell me, we have seen the likes of Ndindi Nyoro removed from the chair positions that they were holding in parliament. Are those part of the fruits that you people have already begun reaping in Canaan?
Yes, of course. Already it's out and I can see Atandi is already there. Samuel Atandi. Tandi Nyang. Yeah. Those are the stalwarts. Those are the bona fide leaders and the owners of Canaan. So you can see things have shifted the gears. Yeah.
And today we just saw some new appointment of public permanent secretaries that have been appointed, and we see there are so many perceived, those who are perceived to be coming from ODM strongholds. I mean, what do you say about that?
Okay, my happiness, in fact, you know, this is a national issue, and therefore I cannot only dwell on ODM. I want to talk majorly on Kenya as a nation. When I look at what the president has done, that is William Ruto, in consultation with the Raila Odinga, he has spread all the leaders, the PSS, across the country. Yeah, that is what we wanted. We don't want to bypass somebody. Forget about what the former deputy president has been talking about, even currently. He's always talking about the mountain, Kuguza Mlima. But then he should know that when the mountain is touched.
Aliwawekea mtego, Gachagua aliwawekea mtego na ni kama mlipita na mlango ya nyuma mkaingia State House, mpaka siku hizi mnaingia mpaka bedroom ya State House na viatu bwana.
No, he should know that Raila is gigantic, a political gigantic. He is a powerhouse. He cannot put traps even to ordinary Kenyans. How can you put traps everywhere? Imagine, maybe traps have been put here where we have seated. How do you think that it can be? You are walking, you are trekking, maybe you've seated somewhere, but maybe you've seated on the traps. Then he has not even realized his mistakes. He should have gone. I can advise him to go go back and read the book of Robert Greene.
Tell him.
48
tell him.
Powers of Rules.
Tell him.
You don't understand the master. You know your master is Raila Odinga. And even Ruto, even President William Ruto. Now that is with Raila Odinga, I don't have qualms with him. And I can revisit our time within Odm, which is told us recently. Was a member of Odm. And that is how things change. Yeah.
The other day, is just a few days ago, Ruto was that bad in Nyanza. You know, he remembers what happened to him in Kondele. And today, I mean, Ruto is a good man just because Baba has said. You people, the Baba's word is like law or what?
You know, Baba is Baba. Even William Ruto himself, the president, is calling Raila Baba. So Baba is Baba. Baba is the owner of, Baba is Baba. You know, I don't want to clarify what Baba is. For Kenyans, they know who Baba is supposed to be. The father. Yeah.
Now, some people tell me when Raila wanted to be a president, the people of the mountain did not vote for him. But now they are saying that Raila akiachana tu na Ruto hivi, watampatia kura yote, mlima yote tamkujia.
They should go and lick their wounds there. You know, we've supported those people more than even now we've supported William Ruto. Imagine from during independence, the clamor for political pluralism. Leave alone even political pluralism, but because that was about multi-party system, 1990, 92, 91. But when we talk specifically on independence, when Kenya got independence, Jaramogi was supposed to get it. But he told those, the whites, that no, you cannot tell us that we are independent now when Kenyatta is still in jail. Yeah? And Jaramogi stood firm and told them the only way we can get independence is by you people, releasing Jomo Kenyatta from jail, from detention.
Yes.
Then he get the mantle. He be the president. Yeah? That was the first, one thing we did for them. Then secondly, Raila also said, Kibaki Tasha. They don't reciprocate. And we cannot give them any chance. If they think they can go east, we can also ponder going west. I had Gachagua welcoming Kalonzo in a burial in the mountain. He was addressing his people there, telling them, oh, this is our cousin. He's a tribalist. If he's talking of cousins, we also have cousins. Even William Ruto is our cousin.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's our cousin. He's our president and our cousin. Yeah.
And you are ready to vote for William Ruto come 2027 as ODM members?
No, for now, for now, the plate is on the table.
You are eating?
Not that, okay, we can resemble it with eating, but because we are the government now, so we are doing preparations, we want this country to be peaceful, we want stability, political stability, we want economy to grow. We don't want manamanos. When we are doing all these demonstrations, fighting for what we want for this country, they are telling us, oh, sisi ni watu wa kutupa mawe. So we decided to keep quiet and be in the government. So, but then that is just right now. When the time comes, I don't know, and we don't know what the future holds for us. I can talk of what it will depend with the honesty and the spirit of the broad-based, and the people should respect each other. Yeah, if we go well, when the time comes, we'll talk on that. Yeah.
Baba akikasirika leo aseme back to the road, back to maandamano, are you people ready?
You know, there must be a reason of going back there. If the field has been expanded, they are doing as per the court ruling. So why should we go to maandamano? And I think Baba cannot do that. Yeah.
I had Governor Natembeya recently castigating the Luos, saying that the Luos are just following Baba blindly. And he was really saying that Luos are not supposed to do that, forgetting that Luos have also paid the biggest price for democracy. In this country, you remember the hashtag Luo Lives Matter, you know, when Luos were being butchered in this country. What do you have, or what is your take on that?
I don't want so much to dwell and go into the issues of Natembeya, because he has been there, even served in the previous government. Yeah? And I think he's a persona non grata, or maybe he's a newcomer who should just, be a student of Baba. Yeah.
So you advise him to join Baba?
Yes, he should join Baba. Yeah, Natembeya. If he wants to kutembea, he should tembea na Baba. Yeah.
Now, tell me, ever since you people joined the government, we have not seen the use of tear gas. We've not seen, the police have relaxed. I mean, was the tear gas made with the Luos in mind?
No,
Yes.
the Luo people, if you look at how their roots, they are people who knows how to, they struggle, and maybe whatever they want, if it comes, then they do something with a reason. Yeah. So why do you think we should demonstrate every now and then? Yeah. We want calmness and stability and boldness and good governance. Yeah.
Now, Rigathi Gachagua, Irigiji, the truthful man, recently says that if the Gema community comes together, then they will rule for 100 years. I didn't hear you say something about
You
it.
make me, break into laughter, because you are telling me that Rigathi Gachagua is a truthful man, saying all those.
He says he is.
Let me tell you, we were very much quiet and calm. We thought Gachagua, being a truthful man, as the way he's claiming to be, we thought he's going to talk on what is hidden in the servers, which has never been opened up to date. So he's not a truthful man. And he's somebody. He's not a like-minded. And I want to tell, our Secretary General, Sifuna, on this one. He has been talking of teaming up with like-minded. I would like to ask Sifuna, do you think Gachagua is like-minded? He's not our like-minded. Yeah. He doesn't realize, he can never realize on his mistakes. Because for one, he seems to have not read the book of Robert Greene from Greek. You don't outshine the master. Then you must learn how to do your politics. Yeah? He's already out, and instead of lying low, he's continuing telling us that the Gema and the mountain will rule for 100 years. I think Martha Karua will not stay with such a person. Even Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah. They are not like-minded. How can you tell people he's always advocating for his own? He's more of an MCA. He cannot be a national leader. Talking of the mountain. Even after having made a mistake, he's still making more mistakes. He cannot even learn from his previous mistake. Yeah.
Very interesting. Now, tell me, why Baba? You seem to be so passionate about Baba, to an extent that you have earned the title Baba's diehard. I mean, tell me, what is this thing that you feel about Baba that makes you be passionate and love Baba almost with everything you do?
You know what? There are several people outside there. They don't know. There are a lot of things that I just have known for myself. When I came to support Baba, I started supporting Baba when I was still in class, 5 or 6 there.
What do you mean?
When I was learning about scramble for independence, then that is when I realized Jaramogi is there with the Kenyatta. Then I was wondering to see it, to know. I wanted to know if Jaramogi at all is serving some, maybe some children. Or that's when I realized he's serving one Raila Odinga. And I came to realize that Raila is in jail, struggling to make Kenya be what it is today. So it prompted me to follow Raila up to date. Going by whatever I've seen here, good governance, county government is there, devolution. It has been, resources are being transferred from national level to county level. Yeah.
And now that
those are achievements of Raila Odinga.
Great, great.
Yeah.
Now that you have mentioned devolution, we have seen the Auditor's General report. Every report after report, we see massive plunder of public resources at the county levels. What is your take on this?
I think with the Auditor General, Nyakango.
Nancy Gadungu.
Nyakango Gadungu. Auditor General?
Yes, that is Gadungu. Nyakango is the controller of budget.
Okay. Whether controller of budget or what they are doing, their main work is to, look into how funds are being utilized. Not stopping the services. Because, for instance, there are some people, and I had Sakaja, the governor. Sakaja told Raila during when it was a prayer meeting for Raila at Bomas, when he was supposed to go to, fight for his quest at the EU level. Sakaja cried and told Baba intervened, because they are putting the county in quagmire. For instance, education sector. There are some children out there who are relying on, this county what? How do we call it? This
the feeding program?
Leave alone the feeding program.
Bursaries?
Yeah, bursaries. Need to executive scholarship from the county government. The money has never been remitted there because of these issues of utilization and all the rest. How long, until when? Do it, auditor or controller of budget. Do it. You having that opportunity to, to raise such issues. The Auditor General or controller of budget, you have that capacity to question that. But you cannot put the county in quagmire. I know several children who are out there waiting for the money to be disbursed, especially those who got, executive scholarship. It has never been remitted. Yes, I know them severally. So let them sit down with the Senate and the governors and even Parliament. We want to proceed on. Yeah.
Now,
that's all I can say.
Thank you. We saw President William Ruto in his last tour in the city of Nairobi. Was accompanied with thieves all over, in front, at the back. Everybody was crying that there were a lot of thuggery and a lot of stealing from the ordinary mwananchi, shops being looted, and all these things. What does that say? Speak about the state of our economy and joblessness, unemployment, frustration of young people. For the first time, we were able to see that such kind of things happening during a presidential visit or tour.
Those are thugs. And in fact, let me tell you, according to me, I'm an analyst.
Yes, that's why you are here.
Politics is in me. When we are dealing with politics, you must be very keen. It's like you are dealing with a coin. The other side, this side. Two wrongs doesn't make a right. And William Ruto was not accompanied, the president was not accompanied by thugs. You must change your tact. We're in the government. Those thugs waited for people outside on the roads. And maybe they were sent by somebody else, a politician, maybe. Those are thugs. And in fact, the government should crack those people. How can you wait people on the road? You start robbing them. In the name of what? They were not at the rallies. They were on the roads, doing whatever. They robbing people. And they will be cracked. They will be cracked, and we are just here seeing them being cracked. And we are in the government. So we never grabbed somebody's properties, even when we were agitating for good governance. If you look at those people, do you think they are good people, actually?
Of course not.
So I don't want to go into that. I leave that to the government and the police officers to crack the whip on these people.
Thank you.
The thugs.
You have been, you've been recorded. You are on record saying that you are in the land of Canaan, that you people have reached, and all that you want now is to be shown where the fruits are, you know.
Yes, that is where you've come in. We are already in Canaan. And in fact, even where we are right now, if I breathe in the breeze area in this area and how I see the environment here,
yes,
discussing issues of Canaan, it's like I've reached Canaan. So, number one, I can see people standing, the people who are not supposed to be in Canaan. The thieves are standing, leaving the good people to sit down and start, give the government good advice and maybe to run this country as the way it is required. I'm very much happy. I can see attendees seated and the rest. So I also wait to sit down. I know the chairs are not are full and the tables are full. With me, if they put me somewhere, I do agree to sit on the floor, but they give me a plate of something.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't mind, provided you are in Canaan, even if you
I'm
sit
in
on
Canaan
the floor,
because you know I must give respect to my leaders.
Yes.
If they are seated there, I should also sit on the floor there, but with a plate. Then from there they take me to the garden. Yeah. Yeah.
You go and eat the fruits, honey and milk.
Honey and milk. Yeah. That is what we are waiting for. And in fact, this message should go to Raila.
Tell him.
Baba.
Tell him he's watching.
You know, today I was in his office.
Yes.
I met his CEO.
You were in Baba's office?
Capitally. I've been there severally. Just trying to meet Baba one time. If there is diary there, some CCTV footage, if you want to confirm, but I'll meet him. Even if you confirm with this staff there. Just waiting to be told, sit here. This is what we are supposed to do. Go, walk around, go where the fruits, oranges are. Yeah, that is what, and it's not a joke. If I don't go to Canaan, then I don't want to go further. I know I'm already in Canaan. Yes. Kenyans are already in Canaan, and they should give this government time. With the supervision of Azimio, Raila Odinga and the rest. We reach there.
Some are saying that the Baba is now like a co-president. He's the one running the government. Capitol Hill, where you were today, people say is full, you know. Everybody's scrambling to meet Baba, have a word with him.
You know, today when I was there today, and in fact, I don't want to reveal whatever is going on. I got a mzee from Madari who was having maybe a problem. I got him there at the reception. He was talking about he wanted to see Baba, he's having some problems. I told the one I saw there, to handle him with a lot of care, that those are supporters of Baba. And maybe his problem was very small, which I don't want to reveal here. Because I'm not allowed to talk on that. People are going to Baba's office. Yeah.
The high and the mighty.
Yes. From all walks, even the government itself.
What do you mean?
Oh. If they want advice, where do they go? Because that is where Baba is having an office.
Even the government itself is going to Baba.
Without Baba, let me tell you. And in fact, you know, I'm an historian, and I'm looking forward, I'm learning. You know, Nani, this guy, Chinua Achebe, once told us that learning does not end because the world is still teaching. You know, according to what I've seen with Raila and how we've been scrambling to get power and to put Kenya where it should be, I've learned a lot. Even if you make a ruling, bad ruling, on what Baba has brought on the table, even if you are a judge of the Supreme Court, you must have problems in your future. Look at the ruling of our Chief Justice. You know, we can't discuss even what transpired in the Judiciary. Yeah.
That is what
we have a right. Them? Making a ruling that we've brought hot air, you are chasing wild goose, or attempt in vain. You know, attempt in vain means what, according to us? Those are not the words of a judge. You know, I was supposed to do law. That is Chief Justice making a ruling. Instead of dwelling on what should the ingredients that has been brought by our Zmio coalition and the rule of law and the evidence, she's going further to tell us about hot air. Is there hot air in law? Is there wild goose in law?
Ask them.
She's having a problem. She went even further to make a ruling that Nasir and his firm should be barred from all those people, the staff, the lawyers who are working there, and they cannot take their matter in Kenya to be heard. Maybe if they have a problem, they cannot take that matter to a court of law in Kenya. That's a Supreme Court. That is why they are having a problem.
Because they defied Baba? They said Baba was having hot air?
No, not because of that, but when you do something that is not supposed to be done, and it has been brought before you for intervention as an institution by Raila Odinga or his team, instead of insisting that the servers should be opened like the way Baraga did, they are talking of hot air, wild goose, chasing wild goose. How can we go and chase wild goose in the forest? So that is what is. Then they are making a mistake.
Yes.
They did a ruling previously when the case of Gachagua came into question, impeachment. The court made a ruling that a constitutional matter must just go on. The same Supreme Court is going to High Court seeking, conservatory order. Telling the court, requesting the High Court not to go on with the inquiry. So Kenya is confused. But now, even if they open the servers, we are not saying this for the servers to be opened, and we know why it has not been opened.
Why?
The only thing, they know what is inside there. We thought Gachagua is going to tell us. He has not told us up to date.
Minutes before I give you your parting shot, Matiang'i wants to be president. Does he have a chance? Just in 2 minutes. In 1 minute.
Matiang'i, okay. Matiang'i has vied for even any parliamentary seat.
Not even an MCA.
I don't know, but according to your research, he has vied. Or MCA.
Never.
He should vie for those seats, first of all. It's Baba who had playing. Is he in Kenya currently? But Young himself, is he around?
No.
He's where?
He's in the US, I'm told.
Doing what there? A coward. Raila tried to help him. He should go to Raila for direction. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, as we wind up, how about the former Chief Justice Maraga? He says that if given time, he can make Kenya what it should be.
Maraga did a very good thing, and I think Maraga, if I see Maraga here, according to me, Maraga is like Raila Odinga. But then Maraga should go and vie for IBC commissioner.
Thank you very much. Now, there you have it. Thank you very much for finding time to watch. It has been the People's Bench coming to you live from Riverside, that is in Game Suits here in Riverside. Thank you very much, and do not forget to subscribe on YouTube. That is at Fred Ogweno Live. It has been a privilege having Mr. George Bodo, and thank you very much for finding time to come, my brother.
Yes,
I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
You loved the bench?
I love the bench.
Yes, very hot sometimes.
This is a way.
Yes.
This is the way to go to Canaan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
appreciate
also
my
a lot.
brother.
Thank you.
See you again next time.